Welcome to NBA Tuesday. I am Brett. Welcome back to Top Cheddar Sports. So what we're going to be doing over the next pretty much until the season starts, Spencer and I are kind of going to be alternating weeks, and we're going to be giving out season previews for each team in the NBA. Now we flipped a coin. I got Eastern Conference, so as you can tell by the title of the video, today we're going to be talking the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Chicago Bulls. So what we're going to do is 3 teams each week, and we're going to start at the bottom of the conference from last year's standings and just work our way up and give those season previews for each team, kind of what they did in the offseason, little recap, and then what we think they're going to do this year, if we think they'll make the playoffs or not, kind of give a brief outlook of their future. So let's start with the team that finished last in the Eastern Conference, the New York Knicks. Now, in past videos, have already given them a tough time about the whole Kevin Durant thing and the Zion Williamson thing, and the Kyrie Irving thing and the ownership and all that stuff. So we're not going to go there. I'm going to try to start a positive light. So the New York Knicks did make a lot of moves this offseason. They brought in a lot of power forwards. So they bring in Julius Randle, who I think is one of the most underrated players in the league, and I think that's going to be a really good signing for them. Bobby Portis also comes over from the Bulls to the Knicks. Another good power forward there. Randy Bullock comes to New York. Wayne Ellington comes to New York. Taj Gibson, who grew up in New York, also signed with the Knicks. And Elfrid Payton is also a Knick. So they bring in a lot of pieces. Obviously, then also they drafted R.J. Barrett, who's going to be a very good player. So the Knicks are going to be better. There's no doubt in my mind they're going to be better. They're trending up, just not as up as their fans might want them to be. But they're going to be improved. They're definitely not going to finish last in the Eastern Conference this year. I'll get to that. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs. They have no chance of making the playoffs in my mind. But I do see them, like I said, they are trending up. They're not going to finish 15th in the conference. Maybe they'll be around 12th. Baby steps on their way up. But they did well. So next, let's jump to Cleveland. So the Cleveland Cavaliers still kind of struggling. They finished 14th in the East last year, second to last. Struggling without LeBron James. And what the Cavs did this offseason was... Wait, I might have made a mistake. I don't have anything written down. One sec. No? That's right. So the Cleveland Cavaliers, if I had to sum it up without words, this was their offseason. They did nothing. They signed no one. They signed they literally did nothing at all. Obviously, they brought in a couple of rookies in the draft, but they did absolutely nothing. And you know what? Cleveland, I'm sorry to say this, but you're my pick to finish last in the East this year. Yeah, you finished second to last year. I believe they only had 2 more wins than the Knicks did. And the Knicks actually, they improved. The Cavs, they stayed pat. They're going to be pretty much the same team. I don't see them doing well at all. The direction of this franchise concerns me. Obviously, post LeBron, it's a little difficult, but to do absolutely nothing, that's crazy to me. I'm sorry. And then the last team we'll talk about today, a team that finished 13th in the East last year, the Chicago Bulls, as previously mentioned, with Bobby Portis. They brought in Thaddeus Young, who's a very solid player. He comes over from the Pacers. Tomas Satoransky comes to the Bulls, and Luke Kornet, who was a Knick last year, big 7'1" center, also joins the Bulls in free agency. So the Bulls at least made an effort, unlike the Cavs. None of these pieces are going to really make a huge impact for Chicago. They're solid players, but none of them, are that superstar that you need to really propel yourself. So I don't see the Bulls being much better either. I would say the Cavs are trending down, by the way. I forgot to mention that. The Bulls are pretty just steady. They're not really trending up or down. I would pick them to finish 14th in the East, right in front of Cleveland next year. I don't think they'll be much better at all. These teams at the bottom of the conference, especially in the East, I feel like it's tough to talk about. You know, I genuinely feel bad for their fans.
It's a total fabrication
because these teams they don't really have great futures right now, and they're just they're not really doing much. You know, it's tough. It's tough. So next week, Spencer will cover the bottom three from the West last year. I don't know off the top of my head who that is. And then 2 weeks from today, I'll be back to cover the Atlanta Hawks, the Washington Wizards, and the Miami Heat, and what they did this offseason and their season outlook. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. Cavs, Bulls, Knicks fans, let me know how you feel about your offseason and your chances this coming season. And yeah, feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. If you guys are going to make the playoffs, do tell, let me know. Smash that subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow night again for NHL Wednesday. We'll preview some more NHL teams.